back to another video. I just wanted to share what my plans were for December and YouTube plans. So for the month of December, I'm doing a Proverb A day. So if you want to join me, you can. It's just literally, there's 31 Proverbs, there's 31 days in December, so I'm doing a Proverb A day. I'm gonna try and upload more frequently, just share with you guys what I'm doing, what I'm learning. And with the Proverb A day, I plan on also handwriting each chapter, so hopefully at the end of the month I have the book of Proverbs completed. And I'm also posting on TikTok about it. I'm old, guys, my bad. So I'll also be uploading on TikTok, just with me handwriting, different things like that. Then I am going to be finishing Habakkuk. That should be up this week. I figured I'll just share that with you guys and just show how I add the notes into my Bible. I've just been trying to organize my thoughts on how to present it, but also in a way that makes sense, so you guys can see how I do my notes. That will be hopefully this week. The other thing that I'm doing for the month of December is also doing some sort of like studying on my own, the 4 weeks of Advent. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. Let me see if I can see my notes real quick. Technically I'm behind because I'm going to be posting about that every Friday until the last Friday of December. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm getting there. It's the 4 Advent candles. So there's a candle for hope, a candle for peace, a candle for joy, and a candle for love. So that is what I will be doing weekly here. So we'll technically be about a week behind because I do believe the first Sunday was yesterday. And then I also just wanted to mention to any of you guys that want to follow some sort of reading plan for December, I do have my Advent reading plan, and I updated it last year. I didn't do that for this year. Maybe next year. I just have other plans and I did not have the time, but I will leave that link down below, and I will leave my playlist for that down below because I think I did upload a few videos in the past, and I'll leave all the playlists down below for that, the links to my website for that. And it's a free Advent reading plan, 1 day for every day of Advent, the 1st to the 25th, and it just goes through the birth of Christ, the lineage, the different prophecies that have been fulfilled. It goes in the Old Testament and the New Testament. It's super quick, super easy Advent reading plan. So if you guys would like to do that, definitely click the link below and it will take you straight to my website. And I think on there I also have the links to the videos too, but I'll leave that all linked down below for you guys if you guys would like to do that. So that's basically my plan. Today is technically day 1 for me, so I need to read my Proverbs, do my hand lettering. I also have this Advent Christmas puzzle, and so every day, I think there's like boxes, and so every day I get to do a part of the puzzle. So my aunt got me this last year to do for this year, so yeah, comes with boxes. So that's what I'll be doing, and I'll also be posting on my other YouTube channel. I don't really know what I'm doing with that, but I figured since I'm going to be doing this every day, I'll just post that every day too over there on shorts. So if you guys would like to see that, yeah, I just wanted this to be a super quick video, just sharing what I'm doing. Let me look at Proverbs 1. I'm going to try, I don't think I'm going to post daily. This is not me saying I'm posting daily. If you guys want to see daily posts, I can try. I just can't make any promises that I will post daily because it's a lot. I have nothing exciting. It would literally just be me sitting here going over Proverbs, and I think that's what we will be doing if I do post daily. Let's look at Proverbs 1. I'm not going to read the entirety of Proverbs 1. It is 33 verses long, but I will read verse 7. Actually, I'll read verses 1 through 7 of Proverbs 1. We can do a little discussing of it, and it says, the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to understand words of insight, to receive instruction in wise dealing, in righteousness, justice, and equity, to give prudence to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the youth. Let the wise hear and increase in learning, and the one who understands obtain guidance. To understand a proverb and a saying, the words of the wise and their riddles. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Here in this is my ESV Student Study Bible. It says that verses 1 through 7, it's the title, goal, and model of the book. So the title is that these are the Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. And then it says that verses 2 to 6, where it's talking about to know wisdom, instructions, to understand words, to receive instruction, all that, is a description of the goal of the whole entire book of Proverbs. And then it says the model that underlines every instruction in this book is verse 7, which is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and fools despise wisdom and instruction. And let me see what else this says. Here it says wisdom is a key term in Job, Proverbs, and Ecclesiastes. The word can mean skilled at making sound decisions in life. Proverbs 9:10 states that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And here in verse 7 it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. It says that this is the core truth of the book. The quest for knowledge begins with the fear of the Lord. Fear of the Lord means to respect, obey, and worship only God. Pursuing wisdom by fearing the Lord distinguishes the biblical search for knowledge and wisdom from that of the surrounding cultures. Submission to the Lord is key to the attainment of real understanding. By using the covenant name, the Lord, in preference to the more generic God, this verse shows the truth is found through Israel's God alone. In addition, the verse asserts that fools despise wisdom and instruction, thus contrasting the two ways of wisdom and folly. This contrast dominates the entire book. So that is basically what the book of Proverbs is in a nutshell. It can be described in these first 7 verses of the book. If you guys didn't know, I'm handwriting the Bible out. That is my journey, my plan, the new thing I started doing. I've actually taken a little break, but we'll get back into it now for Proverbs. And if you've never done that, I'll leave my other videos linked down below where I talk about handwriting the Bible, but I plan on writing out the book of Proverbs. And I find that when you're handwriting, you're actually reading the chapter so slowly that you kind of see or notice things that you didn't notice before. So that's what I'm excited about with the book of Proverbs, just reading it, studying it, handwriting it, and just kind of doing this alongside with other things that I am studying. Obviously, like the book of Habakkuk, I'm finishing that, and I'll have other things, hopefully, the Advent that I'm doing every week, and I will share with you guys what I'm learning with that. And yeah, but that is basically what I'm doing here, and I just wanted to do a quick video just sharing what I'm doing. I put my Christmas PJs on, I've got my coffee in my Christmas mug, and we're ready. And also ignore all the puzzles, I got things to do. I think that's it. So I will see you guys in my next video. We'll see if I do this daily. Maybe I'll try and do as daily as possible. If not, I'll combine certain days, and that will be what we do. Well, so I will chat with you guys in my next video.